Yeah, hello, welcome to today's class. And today we are going to be looking at a different topic, which is natural resources in tourism. Here, our lesson content we are going to be focusing on includes types of resources, and as well, we are going to be looking at the historic attractions to a tourist center. As well, we're going to be looking at cultural attractions in the destination of a tourist. Yes, tourism actually gains its purpose and attraction from the resources in different destinations or locations of tourist center, and tourism becomes meaningless when there is nothing attractive in the destination. Here we have the natural resources in tourism, and first and foremost we have the climate as the first resources in tourism. Here we all believe that a favorable weather condition attract tourists to a definite location. During holidays, the physical atmosphere gives comfort to a tourist. The comfort either participating in active tourism by horse riding, canoeing, doesn't depend on the area but rather on the atmosphere. Also, favorable atmosphere can also contribute to the comfort a tourist find in the environment. When we have a climate that does not support a good environment for a tourist, the place tends to be neglected. And in such an environment, tourists do not visit such a place. Not inhospitable climate condition also reduce the inflow of tourists to an environment or to a location. When the atmospheric condition of an environment does not support tourism, tourists tend to find it hard in navigating through this location with free will, whereby reducing their morale. Also, we have landscape as part of the natural resources in tourism. We all know that a landscape that is clean and well designed by nature tends to support influx of tourists into such an area. Tourists look for a good location, suitable one that has a lively landscape coupled with a favorable ecosystem to visit and also have fun with their family members. While a natural landscape that also are modified by man tends to attract so many tourists. We also have ecosystem as a geographic area where plants, animals and other organisms as well as weather and landscape work together to form the bubble of life. And here is crucial in playing its role as a resource that attracts tourists to a location. When we have a good ecosystem, it makes the tourism industry flourish and prosper. And as well as this, it promotes ecotourism, whereby those tourists that are lover of nature and environmental edifice goes and travels to a place where it supports it. And we have natural vegetation as wildlife and wildlife as also part of the resource of tourism. Here, people who love natural vegetation and also viewing of animals and visiting game reserves fall under this category, and they find their attraction in nature and its wildlife. Now, our next progress is the historic attraction in tourism. Yes, people who have always been interested in their past, in history, and also in things that have happened before now, and they take on so many things to become their attraction in knowing things that have happened in the past. Here we have so many tourists visiting places of monuments, places where they can also find historic buildings, and also places that have become so many important attraction of tourists in this area. Significant buildings also tends to give answers to historical facts the tourists seek. Relics as well tends to be a point that attracts tourists to a location. We have historical sites that people cluster in just to know things about things that have happened in the past. We have museums that stores history and so many art that depicts things of the past. Here are some historical sites in Nigeria, and they include: number one, the National War Museum located in Abia, and its purpose is to remember the grim episode of war and process of natural reconciliation and healing. And this museum houses relics from different wars, including the Nigerian Civil War, Delta State conflict. Here also we have the Nok culture located in Jaba in Kaduna State that appears in northern Nigeria around 1000 BC, and it is seen as galleries and museum. Also, the Slave Museum located in Calabar, Cross River State, which exhibits local slave market, is also one of the sites. And now we're talking about cultural attractions in a tourist site or destination. Firstly, cultural attractions may include places where we have cultural traditions and activities that originate from their history and customs of a group, which are actually the host community of a tourist destination. And here we have things like the artwork, which consists of so many paintings, sculpture, graphics, architectural work, which are produced and displayed. And also we have handicrafts, which includes so many handiwork that tourists bring interest in. We have the basket making, pottery, and also mat making, which are so many craftsman skill that attract tourists to a location. Also, we have local food and delicacies that are unique to different environments and the tourist destination, which are part of their culture and serves as attraction to tourists. We also have music and dances in festivals or ceremonies celebrated. We also have the traditional celebration in so many places, which includes celebration in religion, where we have the Muslim celebration and the Christian. Also, we have language as a cultural attraction in a place. We have different languages in the world. Here we can draw a conclusion that a tourist is attracted to a location based on the resources that the tourists find useful and meaningful in such an environment. With this fact, we can guess the purpose of a tourist in a destination when we are able to know the resources that can be found in such an environment. Till our next class, do enjoy your time.